Hello, Leo. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. All right. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And look at that 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Love the 9 of Pentacles. It's very growth-oriented, right? Very productive. Oh, but a 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups, a Tower energy. A lot of interesting stuff going on. Let's see. Oh, well, we've got some... There's a lesson in here for you somewhere. This is going to be an interesting one. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card we're selecting from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We'll set it down here, alien on top. Thank you, Simon. And hopefully that card will tie everything together, give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay. So let's take a look at what we have here. There's a lot going on here. We have major. We have major, major, and we have major up here. We have a lot of majors. I like that we have this equilateral triangle of major arcana with the Chariot, the Tower, and the Hierophant. There is a lesson in what's going on, okay? And it is a kind of a necessary lesson for you. Now, what does this mean? Well, we've got the Sun card here. We've got this water energy here. Well, let's take a look. We have first fire. Okay, we've got some fire. We have some water. We don't have any air, right? And we've got the earth energy here. Interesting, interesting. I kind of feel like what's going on is it might have to do with this the retrograde Venus in the sign of Leo right now. Because I feel like we might be trying to express some of our emotional energy, right? We're down here, we got this 4 of Cups. We're in this situation where we might be ready for something more, right? The 4 of Cups is saying, hey, I feel pretty good, but maybe what would be even better, you know? We're trying to express this. We're trying to move this energy out and connect with somebody, right? We want to turn this 4 really into a 6. We don't want to have to do the difficult work of the 5 in between, right? It's kind of this is kind of the push and the pull, the kind of game of it all. You know, maybe this is dating or just networking or, you know, trying to make friends or... I don't think that's a problem for the Leo energy, but I feel like it's something you don't really want to do right now, which is why we have the Prince of Wands in this position. The Prince of Wands represents the Leo energy in action, okay? Because it is the fixed fire energy here. But this is in the position of what we don't want, right? Maybe we don't want this because it's kind of taking away from our more practical ambitions, our more business-like ambitions. Yeah. I feel like you've just recently made some tremendous strides in your personal life, maybe with your career, your business, maybe you own your own business or your creative work, something practical on the physical plane. You've made tremendous breakthrough, right? We're seeing the progress. We're seeing the gains. Things are getting really amazing on this horizontal path, But if we look at the vertical path, we've got the Four of Cups, taking what's, it's okay. Making a lot of changes, and it's leading to this kind of conflict. So it could be that your business sense, your kind of professional energy, and then your romantic love, kind of emotional energy are in a bit of a conflict, a little bit of friction there, right? I wonder if you're, I wonder, because we have the Sun card over here too. I wonder if you started to kind of see someone. You're starting to get involved with someone. And I wonder if, because of this maybe retrograde Venus energy, if we're putting a little bit too much of ourselves into that, if we're overlapping some of our good productive earth energy with this water energy, right? If we're we're living it up a little bit too much. Maybe this nine of discs and the Five of Cups, maybe this is a situation with a new partner. It doesn't even have to be romantic, really. It could just be a friend. It could be a platonic relationship. It could just be, anyone that we might be kind of hanging out with now. It could be that we're getting too wrapped up in that relationship, in those activities. We're starting to kind of be too extravagant. Maybe we're paying for everything. Maybe we're just being too generous. We're giving. And I think that's a lot of this retrograde Venus, right? We're trying to make these connections and show affection and show love and gratitude and make these bonds, but we're going way overboard. It's just it's having the opposite effect. It's causing trouble. It's causing discord. It's causing friction. Rather than being a way of uniting people, it seems like it's disrupting your life. I think because maybe we're putting too much into it, that it's taking away from this kind of business side of things that we've been focused on, right? It doesn't seem like it's the right time in your life for you to be devoting so much of your resources to this water energy, right? Whether this is a new romance, if this is any kind of a new partnership or a new hobby, it could be even a new interest of any kind. Is that we're maybe spending too much money on it, right? That we're so wrapped up in the movement of this water because it's something that we've been wanting. We've been wanting this water to move. This Four has been here a while. We need the Five. The Four and the Five is what makes life fun, right? It's push and pull. It's give and take. The Four is very yielding. The Five is very assertive. And the whole thing just goes back and forth. It creates a lot of kind of fun. It's the bubbles in the champagne, right? But since that energy is crossing this Nine of Pentacles, I wonder if it means that we're either inhibiting some of our progress. Maybe we end up spending too much of our profit on this, or we're, being too extravagant. We're spending too much money on this situation, okay? And I think it's very difficult to see that right now because this is kind of a new breakthrough. Maybe you just recently started earning a lot of money, and now we're really kind of living it up. We're feeling the freedom. We're feeling like this Sun card rather than this Leo energy, right? And what I mean is that rather than Leo being kind of almost a little stoic, but proud, but confident, calm, assertive, but responsible, right? That we might be a little too much in our Sun energy. And we might really be carried away by this, I don't want to say arrogance, Leo. I know that's kind of a bad word for Leo. But it feels like we're living it up a little too much. We're being a little bit too extravagant. And probably because this is a new thing. Right? Maybe this new career or business breakthrough is what is giving you this kind of new enthusiasm, this new emotional energy, right? It's kind of finally something's happened. We're starting to feel good about it. Maybe it's not a romance. Maybe we're not dating anybody, or it's not a new relationship in that sense. But maybe because of this recent breakthrough in your personal life, in your career, your business, whatever it might be, now we feel this sun energy. We feel just larger than life, you know. It seems like it's causing friction. 5 of Wands up here. This is fighting, really. This is maybe this idea of competing. Maybe it's like, well, we've got to be more extravagant than anybody else. Now we're trying to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak. Now we feel like the more we spend, the more we do, the more we kind of pay for everybody else, you know, pay for our friends, the more we can display our success. You know, that seems to be kind of the goal, but I feel like that is some very unnecessary competition for you. That is going to really just cause more trouble in your life than it's going to cause any kind of, you know, joy or pleasure. So what we see moving forward is we're going back to this. We're going to this Queen of Pentacles anyway. Now, I want to say that the Queen of Pentacles is both a forecast and a warning. I think that this is a prediction that if you stay on the path you're on, you're going to dwindle your abundance, right? This 9, these gains are going to be lost, and you're going to be stuck reflecting on what could have been. You're going to be looking at the past and think, why did I let myself get so carried away by this emotional energy that I just kind of spent every dime I had? You know, I'm being a little bit extreme here, but if for emphasis. But I think the Queen of Pentacles is showing us a different prediction, that this might be something that if we can understand why this water energy is here, understand what's happening, that it is this kind of push and pull, it feels really good. Finally, it's nice, right? It's exciting. Even with this, and we throw that 5 on, this is exciting. But it's not really the smartest way to build success, to build a business or this abundance. If we can realize the water energy now and why it's there and really see that's what's happening. See, this is the Queen of Pentacles. It's water of earth. If we can understand that water energy, then we can make better decisions and be a little bit more cautious, be a little bit more prudent. Yes, you can appreciate your wealth, your abundance, your success, your gains, your progress. You can be generous. You can be this solar energy, but we have to be smart about it too. We have to be practical. And this is a very practical card. So rather than lamenting the past because of where we are, let's turn this card around and let's look to the future. How do I want to continue this path of growth? How do I want to preserve my wealth? Right? That's what we need to focus on. We can still have fun. We can still be a little bit flashy. We can still be a little bit extravagant. We can still enjoy the nice things and be generous and, be proud of our accomplishments, sure. But let's be smart. Let's make sure that we are preserving our wealth and building on it rather than just kind of seeing the bank account get emptier and emptier and emptier. So this is the prediction. There's 2 roads that can go here. Now, as we move to the path of the serpent, we're first we see this Chariot card. The Chariot card is also a card of success. This is kind of saying this is part of this tower, because again, this is part of this the Trinity, the kind of equilateral triangle of major arcana. This is the one that says you have been doing the hard work. You've been on the grind for years, right? Maybe you're the first person in your family even to get this kind of success, to reach this level, right? It doesn't have to be, we don't have to be talking financial here. We could be, anything. Maybe you've had a breakthrough, tower energy, that broke us out of this tradition, kind of being in the same income bracket as your parents, your grandparents, and your family. Like you're the first one in your family that, that did something of this magnitude. Doesn't have to be financial. That's just the example here because of the earth energy. So I feel like you've accomplished something that goes against the kind of tradition in your life, right? Maybe through generations, or you've broken through. You've leveled up somewhere. You've gone a different direction. You've gone against the grain. And that, I think, it's kind of, it's like people that win the lottery, Suddenly to have this kind of wealth, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Most people, I think, I'd be in the same boat. I'd probably just spend it. Probably just buy a jet, and it's like, why? Why would you do that? But it's understandable, right? It's perfectly normal energy, and it makes total sense. If this is something that like no one in our life has done, we don't know anybody that's accomplished this, but you did. You had this breakthrough, this leveling up, this kind of breakout success or whatever it was, and it puts you on a different path. Now we've got to adjust to this new path. Okay? And there's really no time frame here. This really could be a card of the future. It could be that this Tower card is what's coming next for you. And this is everything that's being predicted after that you're going to have to deal with. Okay? This Tower card, it is the card of prophecy. It is the all-seeing eye. It is the mouth that speaks prophecy. I think that this might be saying that this kind of breakthrough is coming, especially with this triangulation of major arcana. Maybe these are the predictions. Maybe this is the prophecy of what's coming in your life. And we're going to have to be ready for it. We're going to have to know how to handle this kind of breakthrough success, so that we don't lose it, so we don't squander it. And the main thing, I think, we don't have any air energy, right? So there's really nothing for us to think about, nothing for us to question or debate. There's no doubts. There's no rational discourse here at all. This is just energy, 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 and the way the energy kind of moves, the way it flows together. Your foundation on the physical plane, your success, the way you earn money, is going to have a real change here. A real explosion in your physical world, right? A real kind of breakthrough, a real leveling up in this earth energy. But it unpacks all of this other stuff, brings up all these emotions, more of this fire energy. So this is kind of the state of things, and this is what initiates it. And of course, we have this. This is the wisdom. This is the lesson that we're learning. This is the card that says you're going to have to do this. You're going to have to ask for assistance. When this happens, you're going to have to reach out to a, manager, financial advisor, right? Go get some education on what to do with this kind of a situation. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know the first thing. This card is telling you you've got to reach out to the resources that are going to help you in this situation so that you can make the very most of it. So that you don't let any opportunity pass you by with this, that you take full advantage of this breakthrough that's happening. We don't just stay on the traditional road. We can't live life the same way we used to. We can't make the same decisions that we used to. We need to learn the new way to live with this new energy, so that we can maximize it. And we can maximize it. It's really, I think it's really a great thing, great opportunity. This seems like the prediction of a lifetime. Yeah. seems like this is all something that's just about to kick off for you. Well, let's look at the mystery card. I wonder if this is going to be maybe a 10 of Pentacles, showing a kind of a complete wealth, a complete structure and stabilization of the wealth. Maybe it'll be some of that air energy. You know, maybe a 10 of Pentacles, showing that we've completed our education. We have all the facts. We have all of the information. Now it's just a matter of, you know, of using that energy, moving that stuff around. So I don't know. You know, I kind of think that maybe this is going to be maybe what we need, because we were talking about the Leo energy and getting a little bit too involved in the kind of solar aspect of it. Maybe we need to return to the Leo energy. Maybe this is going to be the lust or strength card. The Leo, the ruling card for Leo, the patron card, your power card, showing that we're getting back to ourselves. We're not getting carried away with this situation. We're in control, and we're going to use it to our fullest advantage. This got to be the strength card. There we go, strength card. Perfect. I think this is something that's just about to happen for you. We've got to learn how to handle it. We've got to trust ourselves that we stay true to who we are. Let's not lose sight of ourselves, or this thing's gonna kind of turn sideways. Let's get a handle on it. This is really exciting stuff. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to let loose and celebrate. You know, we like the bubbles and the champagne. Stay smart. Learn what you have to learn. Invest what you have to invest. Think about the future. Think about how to preserve this. You have the strength to control yourself, discipline yourself. This is what it's all about. This is amazing. We are going to do an extended reading. Leo, if you want to stick around, click on the link in the corner, or there's a link down in the description box, right? Above or below, you can get to them. New readings come out every day, 6 a.m. Chicago time. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next reading. Thank you so much. My cat is here to confirm all of this. Cheering you on, that cat. Very nice. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for letting me read for you.